Today we're going to be talking about the backlash that Netflix is getting for the poster in the movie Cuties, as well as the movie Cuties. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about Netflix. Netflix has issued an apology for the backlash that they got when they started marketing the movie Cuties, all right? The movie Cuties is about an 11-year-old girl who joins a group of dancers named the Cuties at school and rapidly grows aware of femininity. She's upsetting her mother and her values at home. That's what the movie is about. It's about a young girl who is rebelling against her family to do what she wants to do. You have to keep in mind that this is a child's movie that has adult ratings on it. So technically, the kids that are actually in the movie are not even allowed to be watching the own movie that they star in. You get it? Little kids are in the movies, but it's rated MA. Okay. Netflix recently began promoting the movie ahead of its September 9th release on the platform. However, their company network has provoked a storm of criticism online, and everyone's saying that the poster is sexualizing children. One of the people on Twitter has called it disgusting and says that Netflix has recently messed up a lot and that they wanted to boycott Netflix. All right, Netflix did take down the original poster and has now made a newer poster to promote the movie. All right, what's happening here is a lot of people see where it's going with this movie, and a lot of people are complaining about children being over sexualized. All right, let's just red pill the situation here. Now they pushing the sexuality onto little kids. All right. The elites have already got to the women. The women have overly sexualized themselves. Now they're on TV bragging about how many guys they're sleeping with, and they're bragging about fellatio and a man's that they're swallowing. Women are doing all of this with no morals and no care because it makes them feel good. The more attention that a woman gets, the more attention that anybody that's insecure, not just women, we're gonna say anybody, because you got some hoe ass men out here too, all right, that they dodge into the attention as well. They're on Instagram, their hair gotta be perfect, their clothes gotta be perfect. Either way, people are willing to do these things just for attention. But when it comes to a woman, over sexualizing herself makes her feel sexy. Okay, now that the world has become desensitized to a woman doing it, and it's nothing but the blue pill beta males on the outside that's actually supporting it and allowing the women to make a living from it, now the elites can go ahead and push the agendas of what they really wanted to do, and that's to get to the children. All right, they started putting it in schools. They started talking about it at an early age. Now they're showing you the P word is next. We done already did the LGBT community, all right? That's already in stone. They have became people. Trans have became people. Now they're actually getting to the main people that they want, which is the little kids. The thing is, society has been broken down so bad emotionally that we're actually living in the wild, wild west. There is no rules to life. Anything goes. They're even trying to defund the police so even crime can continue to go on, all right? Getting back down to traditional values and living a regular life, it's not going to work. Everyone is driving themselves crazy by staying inside the house, all right? And then when they come out of the house, you know, when you sit down and talk to people, they want to talk for longer periods of time. More people want to congregate as if they're missing out on something, okay? This is all planned out, all of it. From the corona to stuffing you inside the house, driving you mad, making you confused as a person, so agendas can be pushed because you're distracted with something else. See, people are complaining about this movie. Yes, these little kids should not be doing adult things. These little kids should not be exploited like that. But believe it or not, they said the same thing about gays. They said the same thing about trans. They said the same thing about lesbians. They said all of that for a little bit, and then eventually people gave into it just based off confusion and agendas that was pushed in life. All right? The moment the celebrities get behind it, and then all of a sudden these little kids are cute, these little kids are there, they're trying to make it legal to where kids can act just like adults and be just like adults. If you go on Netflix right now, you got a whole bunch of little kid movies where they're actually going through adult things. They're going through emotional things. They're having nervous breakdowns. They're teaching children how to have nervous breakdowns at an early age. Why? Because if you get to the children now you change the future. See, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, which is why you can't go back and teach a woman over the age of 25 how to go back and be a woman. That ain't gonna work. You are who you was when you got here. And once you turn a bad girl good, once you turn a good girl bad, she'll never go back to being a good girl. Nowadays, with such a narcissistic mindset between people in general, just people themselves have a narcissist mindset, all right? Even with the narcissist mindset, it's even harder to take people out of the knowledge that they believe that they know. So while all the old dogs cannot be changed, all we do is just let them go and go and go and live inside of the delusional world. The elites are aiming for younger crowds because if they could get them in early, 6, 7, 8, 9, thinking a certain way, in 20 years, the entire world has changed. This is just the beginning to something bigger, right? First, now we're desensitized to women. Let's admit it. There's only a very few guys that are actually looking at naked pictures nowadays and saying, oh my God, she's a queen. No, this is what happened when it comes to sex. People are addicted to masturbation. Masturbation creates the highest form of dopamine. It's actually higher than drugs. When a drug addict takes drugs for the first time, that first high, he continues to chase it along his drug addict career. All right, when it comes to people now, people are under so much stress, they're under so much confusion that orgasms are the only way for people to feel good now. So sex has actually been removed, the passion from it, the emotion behind sex has been removed, and sex now is nothing more than a drug that people are doing for that dopamine release. More women are masturbating and more men are masturbating, and when it comes to man and woman actually having sex, they're doing it faster. Why? There's no moral to it. It's just a dopamine addiction. So your body goes through have all these motions. You lay in bed for a couple seconds, get back up and get ready to go to work. Okay, while you're addicted to that, the elites have other plans with a younger crowd and a younger generation. I told people before, this is the fall of Christianity and return of the Roman Empire, and you're watching it there. You just have to learn how to guide around it because you're not powerful enough to change it. And this is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you was able to get the message behind Netflix and the movie Cuties. This is just the beginning. Hasta la vista. Comment, like, subscribe.